Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Mom here.
Ahsoka here.
Kimmy here.
Obi here. I was going to bring Anakin into the picture because I keep showing him in Ahsoka. Last arc was so tragic, but so well done. It was so good.
It was phenomenal.
It was.
But I'm sad. I hope she's going to still be in the picture.
But she was found
Ahsoka
innocent.
left.
She was found innocent. But
She was found innocent.
She was sad.
Mm-hmm.
It was sad.
I'm glad that she stayed strong and tried to push her innocence, because if she was arrested, trialed, she would have been guilty because it was
Definitely,
too corrupt.
especially
Definitely.
through the military. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And how crazy was it and sad that it was her friend?
That's
I
right. Yes.
know.
I had a feeling it was her. I don't know why, but I did.
Well, because that was the only contact she had, but I was just
That's
in
right.
denial.
That's right.
That's
That's the
right,
only
definitely,
person
yeah.
that gave her the breadcrumbs to get there.
That's right.
And I was just in complete denial the whole time. Like, no way. She's
Yeah,
always been
right
so
there.
good. Her and Ahsoka have been through so much together. There's no way she'd frame her and get her in trouble. So
yes,
that
she
was very
did.
sad. I
Yeah.
also want to take back a few things I said last episode, too, because I try to have an open mind and see everyone's point of view. And in this war, I know it's not perfect that the Jedi are peacekeepers or trying to be good, but sometimes they don't always make the best decisions. I get that, and people will rebel depending on their situation with their planet, who's occupying it, and to what control. Like, we've seen so many episodes with pros and cons, even with the Jedi. So I was trying to be more open-minded with Barriss, but then I was really thinking about it, and I'm like, she willingly killed people for this cause, for her cause.
She did.
She
right.
killed
She did, you're
people,
right.
and the more
That's
I thought
right.
about it, I'm like, why am I even defending her? Because I try to see both sides, and she, made that woman kill her husband, eat those nanodroids or whatever to
That's
blow
right.
up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And she had all these other people blow up with it to prove a point,
That's
and then
right,
frame
yeah,
her
see?
friend. That was awful to do that, and she stuck by her belief. She really
Right
believed that
to
she
the
was
bitter
right.
end.
That's terrible. Yes. She sure did.
Yeah. So I don't blame Ahsoka for leaving. I feel really bad that she had to, but again, like we talked about, it was just too easy for her to be framed. And the Jedi had no control over it. So, where's the trust there? And she just didn't feel like
That's
she
right.
belonged there after that. So I totally am with her on that.
She has to work it out.
Yeah. And
She
now
does.
I
And,
feel like,
she's too hurt. She's so hurt. She
Oh,
put
she
her whole life
definitely-
into this
Yeah.
cause.
Oh, yeah.
And she did so many successful missions. And it's just incredible how the tables turned. And the Jedi Council, their hands were tied too.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
They couldn't, do the trial. They had to go through the military.
Yeah.
So,
And-
it is hard, but
a lot of things aren't perfect and can be, unfortunately, corrupted, but we know how deep this goes because the counselor, he's too far into this, and so no matter what, he's going to get his way just because of the chancellor having, too much control over everything. So,
yeah, and it
I'm
works
glad
out
you
perfect
left,
for him,
sadly.
what Barriss did. It works out perfect for him because now Anakin's going to be even more separated from the Jedi Council, I feel.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's going to be
He's
it.
going to be more tarnished.
so I see Anakin right now in the thumbnail. This one's called The Unknown. We're watching episode 1, and maybe Ahsoka will come back. I'm just kind of broken because I feel like she's going to be separate now for a while. I mean, this was a
Yeah,
big
I think
deal.
so. I think she will be.
And this season has less episodes, just like season 7. So it's going to fly by like one season, I feel like, the next
Wow.
two.
Man.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh.
We love the show. Honestly, starting it, we like the movies, but, we only knew very little basics about Star Wars. So there was a lot of things you guys, clued us in on, but watching this series alone really filled in the blanks and makes a lot more sense. And I, again, think it'd be cool to watch, or at least watch clips of the movies again, just to kind of be like, oh yeah, now this makes more sense. We understand this. And that would be
Yeah,
fun.
I kind of
mean,
wish we watched
honestly,
this before we watched the movies now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many
Yeah,
Star
you
Wars
should, yeah.
content out there
I
that
know.
So
who
much.
knows, but
What
yeah,
goes before the other?
honestly, watching the movies first because of Darth Vader and knowing his, downfall and what happens with him, I honestly,
Yeah.
in my opinion, I like watching the movies first before this.
Yeah, then you get to see their backstory afterward.
Yeah, because then,
Uh-huh.
I think the movies won't have I don't know, maybe they would have as much of an impact just because we already see this big buildup of what Anakin's going to become. But again, I don't know if he's going to become Darth Vader in this series. The Rebels, we don't know anything about, so I don't know if that takes place many years after this series. So we'll find out. Maybe he'll be Darth in that one. I don't know. But anywho, I think we should get into this one, The Unknown, and see what's
Yes,
going to
let's
happen.
do that. Yeah.
Let's do
All
it.
right.
Let's do it.
And look at
Season
Mom's
6.
awesome shirt.
Look
you get
at
that, Mom?
Whoa, see?
We have a
Akima.
store. Anything you buy from our store will help out our channel so we can create more content for you guys. So
Yes.
thank you, and we'll be making
Thank
more
you,
designs
yes.
as we move forward. But yeah, we have a lot of shirts like that. We have mugs and all kinds of fun stuff.
That's good.
All right, so now we're going to get into 601. So it's the hardest to accept.
Anakin Skywalker valiantly leads his men against the onslaught, aided by the twin sister
Oh.
Jedi Masters Tipli and Tiplar. The Republic
Hey.
now mounts a desperate offensive.
Oh, you one. You owe me a lot more than one.
Oh, just in time.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Whoops.
Master Skywalker, we must get to the command post. Admiral Trench has sent for reinforcements.
They'll have to divide their forces to counter us, and when they do, Rex and I will press through the middle. Fives, you and Tup take 10 of your best men and support Master Tiplar.
We're on it, sir. I don't feel like myself. What do you mean?
Ooh.
oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Jedi.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't try anything
That's strange.
I
to
don't
that one
know.
of his twins.
I know, he got angry there. God.
I know, right? Oh,
They are
look, they-
amazing. It's just,
Yeah.
That's not the same guy from before. Like, he's all robotic now. He's like Cyborg. Yeah, it's
Still-
just him.
Oh, he's just look at him.
I know. Is he going to shoot
Oh
her?
He's
my
aiming right
gosh.
at her.
Wow. What's going
That's
on?
not good.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Watch
Oh,
out.
Oh, oh.
He did shoot her!
Oh
No!
my god. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
There must be someone there controlling his mind or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did he bite him?
It's so crazy how he's like all mechanical and that's
Yeah.
Contact Count Dooku immediately.
So they don't know.
Oh boy.
I have something he'll be very interested in. But this is not why you have contacted me, is it? It seemed that at the height of the conflict, a clone turned on his Jedi general and executed her. So there is a traitor in their midst. It's rare. It seemed as if the clone could not help himself.
He's like, if we can do that to all of them,
I know.
life would be great.
Why would he do this?
I'm about to find out.
What happened? What do you mean? Do you have any idea what you've done?
Doesn't remember. Oh yeah, there it
Soldiers
is.
follow orders. Good soldiers follow orders.
What does
What's
that?
he talking about? Good soldiers. Kill the Jedi.
It literally says it.
Oh.
Don't let your hate take over.
He's not doing it to Anakin.
My lord,
Yeah, that's true.
I have received a report.
So maybe it's him.
It is pertinent we ascertain if this is an isolated event.
Wow. So one with Rover had a malfunction, and now they're like, we can't let that. You know, we can't
Yeah, we
let the other
can't let
ones
it
know.
out.
Yeah.
You murdered General Tiplar. What? Now. What's happening to me, Pives? No! All of his scans are clear. As far as I can tell, this is a combat-related stress. It seems he's had some sort of breakdown. Well, it could be a virus, a toxin. I can't be certain.
Let's talk outside.
Listen, we aren't equipped for this type of situation. He'll have to be taken back to Camino.
Man.
Good soldiers. You are a good soldier, Tup.
It's so sad.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Calculating hyperspace jump in 5. Scanners indicate incoming craft. Abort jump.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, because you have to take him out. No evidence. Whoa. Are these things
Goodness.
buzz droids?
Crawl all over.
Oh,
Man.
oh,
Oh.
God.
That's it. All of them.
Oh,
Oh,
my
got
God.
sucked
Oh,
right out.
God. Ooh.
Oh,
That
those
was horrific.
guys. Equipped him
Sounds
too.
like a
Don't
hyenas.
just have him tied up. Yeah, it does.
Oh, I was like, is there a guy floating?
Oh. Jeez, wow.
Let him go.
Are they going to take him
Are they gonna take him?
Yeah.
Oh,
to see
yeah.
why it went wrong. This ring thing is pretty cool, though. I like that.
Isn't it?
Yeah, wow.
Looks like some buzz droids got on the hull and opened it right up.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Yeah.
At least we're not seeing, like, gory faces, or maybe
Yeah.
we will. Spoke too soon.
All I know is they went to great lengths to capture him, and that means something.
We have got to get him back.
Don't worry. We'll find a way.
Under all circumstances, keep him alive.
Yes, sir. Get him on the next shuttle out of here.
It'll be just 3 of us going in. The shuttle will drop us off just short of the main hangar, then we spacewalk from there.
It's so weird. I would want, like,
Yeah,
a rope or
yeah.
something, God forbid you get. You might have thrusters
Oh, yeah.
to get back on track.
Oops.
Whoa.
Oh,
Nothing
my
to
Jeez,
see
my
word.
gosh. Whoa.
There must be 100 droids in that hangar, not to mention the starfighters. This is stretching it even for you, sir.
Rax, you're beginning to sound like
jeez.
Obi-Wan. Grappling gun. Good thinking.
Get ready to hold on. That's why he's the Arc Trooper.
Woohoo!
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't go into warp speed.
Gosh.
Yeah, right.
Light speed.
My God.
You were experiencing drag in the vacuum of space.
Yeah, strange. But it is gone now.
Ha.
Yeah.
Now we're experiencing turbulence.
My God.
That's triggering for you. He's not hurt at all. That's good.
Oh, gee.
This whole space station's just incredible. Like a ring around a
Isn't
planet
it?
that rotates.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
When you really
I
think
want
about
a
it.
full report from Camino. If Tup is the victim of some separatist plot, we have no idea of how widespread it already is.
Permission to come with you, sir. He's my best friend. You may need help, but everything must be done by the book. Understood, sir. You're to stay by his side at all times.
Good luck, boys.
Oh, jeez.
Ugh.
Oh.
It almost
more
felt like a
slip-ups.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That was a
something.
long
That's right.
episode. I was like, man.
Oh,
It
wow.
was.
So this is
is.
really sad. I mean, Order 66, they had a malfunction, it seems like, and now the Separatists want to figure out why that happened and make sure there's no evidence because they can't have their plans ruined, you know, otherwise Order 66 won't work.
Yeah, at any given
Oh.
time, there's going to be a clone with a Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Maybe that should have been obvious from the start, but it didn't click at first for me. I thought
it
that there
didn't
was
with
someone
me
there.
either.
Me neither.
I was thinking someone was mind controlling him, like another Jedi. Again,
That's
I'll just
what I
throw in
thought.
Maul there
I'm
because Maul has some kind of ultimate purpose. Yes, he's in Solo later on and stuff, but I'm kind of like, there's going to be something else in this series, so I wasn't sure if he was going to be mind
That general
controlling
guy
people.
Yes.
hit him or something.
He came over and bit him. So we saw a species like that really early on in the series. We're watching
Yes,
in
that's right.
chronological
They did,
order,
yeah.
so that was like a later episode, I think, but we saw it very early on starting the series. And he blew up, I'm pretty sure, so I'm wondering if this is the same guy that was changed and, because now he's half cyborg or something.
Yeah.
So maybe he was in that explosion.
Seems
Maybe was
like
the same
it.
one.
I think, yeah, who
I'm sure
knows?
you guys will let us know, so thank you. His voice sounded different, but then again, it's been so long. We saw him that one time that maybe it was the same one. Anyways, creepy species. I don't like spiders. Like, yes, we
Okay.
need some spiders. I
And
get
the
that,
sounds
but-
he was making with his
It was
mouth.
great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clicking and
Yeah. I mean, again, it shows us how different species are, and some are, very
That's
alike
right.
Earth creatures.
See.
Now, those new Jedi, the twins that we saw, I really like those species. I don't recall seeing them before, but their tentacles, their like hair.
it almost looks like
That's right.
fins.
That's right.
Yeah, but they were constantly
Tentacles,
flowing, so it was a
Yes.
little bizarre to me. And I was thinking, well, maybe they're really super light that any movement makes them go. Because once they stop moving, they would almost just like flow like underwater.
Flow.
Yeah.
So that looked kind of cool. I thought they had their own wind, and I'm like, that's kind of odd that they're like,
yeah.
But if they were super light and any kind of air makes them move, then
Oh,
that would make
cool,
sense.
yeah.
So that was a cool idea. And how shocking. I mean, even when Tup went right up to the green one and like was going to shoot her, point blank shoot her, I was like, well, she's going to dodge it last second. So I was kind of like, oh my God, this is such a bad thing. But then he actually did shoot her, and she was probably just in disbelief. Like, oh, okay, what's
She
this guy
was.
doing?
Oh, she was
She was like,
definitely, yeah.
what's going on? Like she
Wait.
wanted to start to reason with him, but there was,
No
she had
time.
no
He
time
just
at
shot
all.
her, yeah.
And her
Oh,
twin showing how strong she is. I mean, I'm sure she loved her
Yes, yeah.
sister.
Oh,
And what a
definitely.
way to go. And to not be hateful and take revenge on Tup was huge. I mean,
Yes.
anyone,
Yes.
you're holding emotions. This guy just killed your sister.
Right.
they weren't
And
even
Fives
fighting.
and the guys are just feeling so bad for him. They know he's sick.
Yeah, and she understands
That's
that
right.
too. So she was
Yeah.
very good and strong in that
Thank
way.
goodness.
But that really broke my heart seeing that, because thinking Order 66 here, again, the clones are debatable. I see them as human. I don't see them as property, as objects. But they were brought into this world, into this universe to fight a war.
The sole purpose.
This
Yeah.
whole
right,
purpose.
yeah.
They don't have
Oh.
freedom, really. Like, they're brought up to believe this is the way. This is the way, like the Mandalorians now.
Yeah.
But,
Gosh.
like, they don't have anything else. They can't leave. They can't have normal lives. They have half lives. So now they have computer chips in them that they have no control over to kill people, not even realize they're doing it. Like, what a sucky way to live.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wonder if
That's
anyone in
okay.
Camino can find out about this glitch. We know not, but find
I don't know,
out
maybe someone will
something.
find out
Check 'em.
something and then get murdered. Not to laugh, that's my
right,
nervous
that's
laugh.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
God.
there's insiders everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is really coming close to the movies, I feel like, because now we're actually getting like, okay, Order 66, here's the malfunction. We have to get rid of that. No Ahsoka. Wah. But it was a good
yes.
episode. We do see characters
was
do their
good,
own
yeah.
thing for a while, too. They're not always together anyways, but I feel like that's going to be separate.
Yeah.
Any
Probably
kind
will
of
be.
arc that we have with either Anakin or Ahsoka will be separate. But yeah, so
Yeah,
poor
you're-
Tup.
I know, and
That's bad for
I,
her.
you can see more of the entanglement with Dooku and Sidious. Like, okay, you have to go. Like, they're forming this plan, and
We're seeing more of Sidious now.
yes,
Sidious,
A
yes,
lot more than we
definitely,
used
yeah.
to. And closer, like the
Getting
episodes,
closer
like
and
so many
closer as we
episodes
come. Yeah.
at once. I'm like, wow, okay, it's really becoming real now. And
Oh, yeah.
I love watching
gosh.
Anakin fighting though, like always watching him, and I keep thinking back to Darth Vader when we see those epic moments, scary moments, tragic moments where you just see Darth Vader come into a room and just take out everyone. Like there's
yeah,
no chance.
just
Okay.
walking in and
Yeah, just like, he hardly like has any
Wow.
body
Own the
movements.
room.
He's just like,
That's
duh, 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 just amazing and just slaughters everyone.
Oh,
And
boy.
here he's so good at fighting that I'm like, wow, yeah, like taking out everyone. And it's like foreshadowing, like, oh my God, it's like,
Yeah.
it's going to be this guy. Watching this and being out in space, even though we've seen it a lot of times, them actually wearing suits, climbing around the spaceship on the walls and showing
right.
the gravity, like that was actually fun to watch, to remind us like,
That's
okay,
good.
well, this is a very different terrain and
Yeah, and the clones just floating there. They're all dead and they're going on
That
the
was
ship,
horrible,
and
yeah.
That was very sad. And
I did say I'm glad. I
Oh.
mean, I can't judge. It's a cartoon, but I was gonna say that. But it's definitely more adult. We're seeing all the really bad, violent things happen, right? And people dying in bad ways and getting sucked into space. We've seen it before, but to see that one guy yelling and then his helmet gets sucked off, and it's like, holy crap!
Oh my gosh,
I mean, you can only show so much. And even when we saw the execution of that Jedi, even when they were like looking at the hologram one, they would rotate it so you couldn't actually see the gun blast, like blow, her head up. But when the clones were dead in space floating around, I was like, oh my God, hopefully they don't show their eyes bulging out or anything like really nasty, because you're in the vacuum of space. So you're not going to look like yourself, So when they showed that one guy, they could only do so much to have his eyes roll back. But I don't know what you would look like, but I'm glad it wasn't any more than that, because we had enough information to realize how tragic it was.
Yeah, we knew how bad it was.
Yeah.
And one of the last guys, his eyes were glowing. I think it was just the reflection just showing onto his eyes.
Probably.
Yeah.
So it was very sad, and how quick it happened,
And he survived that whole thing, even the battle between the droids and Anakin and the guy. Was like, they're blasting everywhere, and he's just, tied up in that gurney and just sitting there.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, luckily, because I think they wanted to take him back alive, so they were just...
Oh, yeah, but it's amazing in that small space.
Destroyed.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
The robots were just really good at getting their mark, They were just going to certain parts. And even, they had no choice, but the clones, like that one guy was scared, and he just went out fighting, which was good, because he had no other choice, and he was shaking just to show how scary it is. Like, it felt so bad, but he took out 2 droids, those big droids, before he got killed, and... Man, it really makes you like, holy crap, like these guys, like, it's just scary, and they're so brave, and...
Well, now they're on their way to Camino. Hopefully nothing else will happen with his best buddy by his side.
Yeah, you know what? I want to say that I'm glad the clones are back in the picture. This is called the Clone Wars. I love all the arcs so far, and the people I love... they're people too, I'm not saying that, but like, the main people I love so much... Watching Anakin, Ahsoka, that was a great arc. The one with Darth Maul, that was insane.
Right,
But, like, I miss them. So now having Rex back in the pictures, we see Fives again. And we're seeing these clones all through the series we've seen, like, since the beginning. So it's kind of fun to have them back.
Right,
And it's sad. I don't know what's going to happen with Tup now. But we will see, I guess, next episode.
Yeah, what's going to happen?
Man, so I wonder how close this is to Order 66. If we're going to find out more hints... please don't let us know. But if it's not a spoiler, like, that would be kind of cool to know. So until next time, guys, I guess. I can't wait to watch the next episode.
Wow.
Yes, it's kind of nice to see Sidious a little uncomfortable now. Now that he finds out that
oh, you can't ruin our plans.
They have him back.
Yeah.
It's going to be bad.
Yeah.
He still gets his way. But yes, I know. I like seeing him uncomfortable. It's always a good thing.
Yes, right.
So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please check out our store. Check out our Patreon to see videos a week or more early. And we'll see you very soon, as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.
May the Force be with you.
Yes.